I did it again. I recorded like 3 minutes of me talking without having OBS turned on. So it's going well. Hello, first of all, again, or not again for you, but again for me. And welcome to another episode. I'm here in an NCD, and as you can guess, I'm on a Shulker hunt because the 300 Shulker boxes I had are all gone. I've used them for various projects, and I'm actually low on some Shulker boxes for the previous project where I created a sorter for my mining stations. But yeah, in today's episode I will be doing probably the blast chamber thing. But first I'd like to show you how I do end raids. So usually it's not aggroed. So usually what I do is I craft up a big map, as you can see I've just done here, and then I just scout from one end to the other, then go back and forth, all the way until I come to like the right lower corner or the left lower corner. And then I craft another map. I also put up the coordinates where I've been into, basically so I know where I've scouted and where I should start scouting next, so I don't go haphazardly all over the place and raiding end cities. But now I've found my first one, so I'll be doing a bunch of NCDs, and we'll see each other when I'm done. So until then, oh no, not this. Hi. See you. Whoa, I just went in here and looked in the chest, and oh wow, this. How much is that? We had 19 diamonds in one chest. Too bad there wasn't one in this as well. Well, yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Man, that was insane amount of diamonds. I just made it home from the end raid, and this is my loot. So first I got fuel, more elytras. Now I got quite a lot of elytras, some shovels. Some of them are quite good, some of them are not so good. I got a few efficiency 5 silk. Oh, this is silk touch. I had one other, where was it? Efficiency 5, but it's fortune 3. Why do you want a fortune 3 shovel? I don't really know. Maybe because of the gravel? I don't know if that affects it. Maybe it does. No, probably not. And then we have the most important chest. So this is 386 Shulker boxes, and also quite a lot of diamonds from the end raid, and a few emeralds and some other gems. Yeah, this was quite a good raid. I think it took, let's see, it took about not even 4 hours. Or wait, yeah, about 4 hours for 386 Shulker boxes. That is quite fast. So I'm getting a lot better, and especially using the spectral arrows. Although I probably need another bow so I can use it even more. Although I also need more glowstone dust to make more spectral arrows, because these are my last ones. So either I'll have to wait for Hai to create his wither skeleton farm, or not wither skeleton, his witch farm and witch perimeter. But I think I'll need to go on an end raid before he's done with that. So I'll probably have to do some trading with villagers, and maybe I'll actually set up a villager trading everything in here in my base, so to make it a bit easier to trade glowstone. So, but that's it for now. So for now I want to pack those things in, but then I also want to change up the storage inside the blast chamber here. So last episode I told you I wanted to improve this storage system, and I think I know sort of how, but yeah, I want to make this a lot bigger, possibly opening up like almost to the entire space here, although I do have to lower it a bit, so you have to go down, which might be a problem because of this. Although I'll probably change the location of that. Yeah, I'll have to move quite a few stuff around here to make everything work. But yeah, I'll want to make it bigger and have shulker storage, maybe shulker storage for all the different concrete types. Not entirely sure yet if I want to do that or not, but yeah. I want at least to fix or improve the storage over there. So that's the next project we're going to head into, but first I'll just take out everything and sort everything into from these boxes. I know we were going to work on the storage for the concrete maker, but after sorting out the shulker boxes from the end raid, I went ahead and crafted all the iron blocks in the iron farm, and after that I felt a little bit tired, so I didn't want to start on anything big like tearing down all the storage for the concrete maker and everything in the blast chamber. So instead I thought about if I wanted to improve the system for my mining shulker storage. So currently I have to fill it up with maybe 20 shulker boxes of each type before the system knows that, hey, it's not empty. So I wanted instead to make it more intuitive. If there's even just one shulker box, let me empty my inventory. So if there's even just one shulker box here, the system displays it as not empty. So when the system gets emptied, so you see there's a lot of more, almost fully backed up here, but you see it doesn't refill the system here. So what I wanted to do is like semi-manual system. So when I press this button, I can just go in and fill everything, and it will fill all the way up to this dropper. But then I also want to make it fill this dispenser and even dispense the shulker box if that's needed. So for example, if this one was empty, I would like to dispense a shulker box. So there are two systems. Either I can do it manually, or when this shulker box gets fully emptied, it tries to push up all the shulker boxes. You can see this by this, and this turns on a clock. This clock is not perfect, but it does work. So now you can see it's fully fully filled up again. Yeah, I really like this system. And then I can also take this, for example, this line, do something like this, and then like upstairs in my pyramid I can somehow have another lamp that's that gets turned on whenever the system is emptied. So now this is empty, and this one is turned on, meaning that, hey, this is empty, and this one could be upstairs in my pyramid, so I don't know which one is empty, but then I can just go down and see, hey, I need to refill maybe dirt or stone or iron ore or something else. And yeah, I really like the system. So I have noticed a problem. I have some hoppers going down here to various dispense or droppers shooting out items. So I can't really fit the system since I need to go to below, and that would mean these hoppers would shoot out the empty shulker boxes or take them from the So what I need to do is, man, I really don't want to do this. I need to move these hopper lines one lower. I can't really do that for this one since the redstone is in the way. Man, everything is so cramped here. Really, really cramped. Yeah, I guess I'll have to tear down a few things and rebuild it. Yeah, there's nothing really more I can do. Let me do that, and I'll be back once I've moved everything and hopefully when everything is ready. So see you. I finished moving down all the hopper lines. Somehow it was actually quite easy. I learned quite a lot from yesterday, so I learned like this compact design that shoots out when the hopper gets an item. So I had these designs before, and they are quite large, or quite large footprint. As you can see, it's I think a 3x3 and also 3 height. This has a 2x1 and 3 height. So I changed up some of the, like this one over here, this one, and another one over there, and one over here as well. So yeah, basically making a lot more space here so I could fit the hopper lines. That went pretty good, I'd say. So now it's time to build the actual thing over here. The system now works and is fully operational. So now I can add, well, it's not fully done actually. I need to put down all these blocks below. I noticed just now because I don't know which chest goes to which loader. Also, I don't know where I want to output the single lamp where that indicates that I need to load the system. So preferably somewhere here. Actually, you know what? Maybe up there. That's quite far away, but yeah, it's not visible, so you can't really see that much up there. So if I replace one of those blocks with a light, you probably can't tell, but I can tell when there's a light on up there. Maybe. I don't know if I will see that. Maybe it would be better to have it down here somewhere. I remembered another way I can show a light. So if nothing is If I don't need to refill the shulker boxes, it can look like this. But if I need to refill the shulker boxes, a light could maybe pop out here somewhere. So sort of like a double piston extender, which then extends a lamp that pops up here instead of this concrete block, and or somewhere else for that matter. Maybe a better location would be here, but I like that idea to have it pop up somewhere around here for indication on if something needs to be refilled. Now that I think of it, however, I remember that I wanted to have a control room that turned on lights whenever like a shulker box or something was needed to be refilled. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to have that now, and I'm not actually sure what I want to do with that corner over there. Maybe a control system. An idea was also to make a bedroom, but yeah, I don't really know if I want a whole corner dedicated to a bedroom. Maybe I do that if I can do something else, but I don't see how I can fit a bedroom that looks in the same style as these now that I'm gone with exactly similar styles. So that's probably no, so I don't really know where to place the bedroom. Maybe a secret room. That could work. Yeah, but that's for another time. So now it's just a light, probably somewhere around here. That should work. Maybe I could add more lights later on to indicate different things. I'm in the creative world and I built a small simple contraption. It might be able, or it possibly is able to, or you are able to create a more compact version. Maybe I want to do that, but here is a proof of concept, so I'll just fill in this right now because I haven't done that. Oh, and I also need to light the actual lamp so that I can see that it's glowing. Although I basically don't have to do that. I could switch out the light to something more subtle, like let's just pick iron ore. I won't use that because that's way too ugly, but let's say I use the iron ore, then I know, oh, it's the iron that needs to, I need to fill up the shulker boxes for the iron for the mining sorter. So if I flick this lever, the green line will do its thing, so you can see. So when I turn it off, it will replace the block and turn it back on. So I really like this notification system because then I don't have to have lamps all everywhere, and I can also see what farm it is, so maybe, or what needs my attention. I've now implemented the system in the pyramid, and well, let's just simulate. So underneath here is a torch tower, which goes from the output there. But let's simulate that if it works. I haven't tried it yet, and it doesn't work. Well, the redstone was correct. What wasn't correct was I had put this block over here while it should be the other way around. So yeah, let's try again. As you can see, it gets pushed up, and let's just see how it looks up from up here. I decided on stone for yeah, that works. Though I probably would have liked it to be somewhere else, maybe. Or no, let's go with this. Let's actually try it out fully. So it should be like this. And let's just see, so it's correct. And now if I go down, let's say I also added these, as you can see now. This one is coarse dirt, so the grass doesn't spread, and really like that it's in the ground instead of up in the floor. Am I recording? Just checking. I am recording. Good. So what? Oh yeah. So this one. So as you try to fill up, and we have a stone. Awesome. This is really great. I'm so thankful that I actually let's see, where do I, so let's see if this works as well. So I put the iron here, then I'll have to, although this doesn't work, it says that all of them are turned on. I put the redstone on the wrong no? Because I didn't put the redstone there. That's why. Man. Oh, god damn it. I have to find another solution. Well, at least this works, okay? So now I press the button and the lights have turned off. Okay, so that works. Now I just need to figure out how to make it so that only one of these are showing. That will be a bit problematic, but yeah, I'll be back. I think it works now. I had to do some changes. So instead of having the redstone directly above on this, I use a torch tower, then another torch tower. Let's check if it works. So let's take out the iron ore again. Yeah, now it just displays that, and this should also be correct. Yeah, there's stone there. Awesome. Cool. Now we can put it in again into this iron ore, and then we just, and it turns off. Awesome. Cool. So maybe now it's time to change the blast chamber. I don't know. There's still a few minutes left on this day, so maybe I won't start on that. Maybe I will do something else. You know what? I actually know what I want to do. So here I changed up some of how the systems work here, because I'm still losing shulker boxes. Not so many from here, but still some from other from the cactus farm I've lost. So I thought that maybe when it pushes it weirdly, so I lose the shulker box, but that doesn't seem to be the case. so then it means that it despawns somewhere around here. So the item might get stuck on the world border. On instead of going into unloaded chunks, it gets stuck in the chunk border and then just despawns. That's at least what I think. So here I added like a delivery button. So instead of having the shulker boxes pop out when they are ready, I use this button, and it if there are any shulker boxes in these, they will get dispensed, or not dispensed, plopped out, and they will go back to my base. So I have to go here. So I want to add a lamp so I can see if I need to check. Was that an Enderman? I think so. It was very red indeed. So maybe a lamp so I can see even from above here. That would be great. And I also want to add a lamp for here. So maybe, you know, it would be awesome if the lamp would pop up here. Then I could have a button somewhere. It's a new day for me, and I've now added this contraption over here as well. So there is now a light that shows over here when there's cactuses to be sent off. And let's just try it off, or try it out. So there's a cactus there, and I push the button and it moves away, and back comes a dirt block, since this can't be kept as a grass block, but it will grow into grass eventually and then be changed into a lamp again. And then we have the other one, which is here. So this light is turned on, but there's actually not any items. I just checked if it were working. So here, and then I just press this button, and I also changed out some concrete to make it more colorful. And I really like this style of having colorful concrete, especially where the redstone is. That way it feels less sterile in my build. But whenever, like for inside and other things, I do want to keep it minimal with the colors. So let me take out a stack of white concrete. So now it's turned off. I think that will be everything for this episode. So yeah, even though I said we were going to work on the concrete maker storage, we never got to that. Even though that was the main the main thing I wanted to do for this episode. Well, I guess we'll do that in another episode, but see you later, and thanks for watching. Bye.